Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor the Light. So here we are on our regular schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m., 6 p.m. to do our meditations. So once in a while, you come across a very simple but powerful quote or proverb, and today's one of them. I came across this. It's simple, but it's quite amazing. Stillness is the flower, action is the fruit. Simple, straight to the point. Some of you go, huh? I thought stillness and action are opposite sides of the spectrum. Actually, on the surface, yes. You study deeper, you'll be shocked. Stillness is power, and power manifests as action. So before we start, let's ask for blessings. So what comes out of my mouth has minimal distortion. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love, divine wisdom, guidance, help, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, so stillness is the fruit. Nope. Stillness is the flower, action is the fruit. It all goes back to how we understand who we are. And so, since a lot of you, every time we have UPW, we just had it not too long ago with over 60,000 people. A lot of you are new, so I want to welcome all of you. We want to start from, let's just say, a more foundational level, because not all of you have meditated before. In fact, one of the biggest or the most popular responses from the meditation at UPW is like, I could never meditate, but for the first time, I'm able to meditate. All right, so let's break it down. And then you'll understand why stillness leads to action. Number one, when a person goes through everyday life, and, unless we're many thousands of years ago, there's a tendency to be super busy, right? So this busy is like managing chaos. So what we always say is, from chaos, you have to put it into a certain rhythm. So in other words, when you're putting things in order, like when 20,000 different things happening at the same time, you want to say, okay, let me make sure that, this is how I'm handling my family life, my health, my relationships, my education, my spirituality. You're trying to compartmentalize and trying to put certain things in order. So what you're doing, you're prioritizing, you're managing, you're ordering. You're going from chaos to a certain order or rhythm. Now from there, in each area, as you're able to manage it better, hopefully, you can relax. Right? Hopefully. As you relax, you go, finally, some peace and quiet. You're looking for peace and quiet, which is basically you're looking for some level of silence. Instead of all this stimuli hitting you, finally, some peace and quiet. Now, most of us will be thrilled when we get there on a regular basis. But oftentimes, you only get a hint of that when you chant the mantra, thank God it's Friday, right? So when you're done with Friday, finally things quiet down. Let me have some peace the weekend. Assuming you have a regular 9 to 5 Monday to Friday job. And then you have activities on Saturday, Sunday, and boom, Monday, here we go again. And people just do that day after day, week after week, year after year, until they go, I can't wait to retire. To get what? To get to that part of some level of rhythm, some level of order, and then finally some silence. Okay, enough. So you're telling me you're waiting 40, 50 years, somewhere there, to get to that point. No wonder people can't stand life. That's where meditation comes in. So meditation tries to short-circuit the whole system. So from chaos, as we sit down, okay, I'm going to spend the time to meditate. With a proper type of meditation, you're going from chaos some calming music. What does music do? Music goes to a certain rhythm, right? From like this, normally for most people, meditation music is slower and a certain smoother transition from one note to the other. So you're going from rhythm, from chaos to a certain rhythm and order. Yes? Yes. Now here's the problem. Most people stop there. They go, oh yeah, finally. Okay? That's all they do. And because of that, very few people get to the next stage, which is silence. So at some point, you have to shut the music off. Because when the music is playing, you cannot get to silence. Obviously, if there's sound, there's no silence. And without silence, you cannot get to the most critical part of the whole thing, which is stillness. It is only through stillness you're able to experience your true nature. Not the body, not your feelings or thoughts, nothing. Just pure nothingness. It's funny, when you talk to certain Buddhist monks and they meditate, hey, what you doing? I'm meditating. Oh, okay, what are you meditating on? Nothing. So what are you doing? What are you meditating on? Nothing. So you go back and forth and go, at some point, you both give up because both of you don't understand each other. But actually, you think the guy's wrong, but actually he's right. He's meditating, or he's putting his prolonged awareness on something that doesn't have substance, which is a pure energy, which is the nature of your true self, pure energy. Make sense? So you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. In this earthly experience, you need to interact with people materially, right? Emotionally, and mentally. But the body, the emotions, and thoughts are nothing more than the tools of the spiritual self to interact with the earthly life. But those are not the I. You heard me say this many times before. You're like a musician using an instrument to play either noise or music. So the spiritual self, the soul, the anima, as you call it in Italian, the animating being, is the one animating the body, create movement, animating emotions and thoughts to interact with people and circumstances. Right? So the body is like the piano, the movement and the action is like the music or the noise. But the musician is not the piano, not the music or the noise. So the soul, the spiritual self, is not the body and its movement, not the feelings and thoughts that are produced. You cannot get there unless you get to stillness. Because as long as there's chaos, the body, the emotions, thoughts are overcoming the self. True? Then you go, oh, how about rhythm? Rhythm is good. But rhythm itself, you're still having your body, your ears, or your body, your feelings, your thoughts engage in something. So there's still something tangible you're attached to. When you shut off all the stimuli or stimulus, whichever one works, there's silence. And when you get to that silence and you stretch it longer and longer, the silence leads to stillness. And in that stillness, you realize, wait, there are no thoughts. There's no emotions. My butt is on the chair, but I don't feel it. And yet, I'm fully aware that there's no thoughts, feelings. So who is this observer? Then you have a deeper realization that's the real I. And the stillness, I know this sounds ridiculous, becomes more still. As it becomes more still, some of you, if your eyes are closed, might feel like you're floating, you're traveling, or you're in many places at the same time. So, from chaos to rhythm or calmness to silence to stillness to realization. That is the pathway. Now, What does that got to do with stillness is the flower, action is the fruit? It's very simple. When you get to that part of stillness, you experience that you're connected to everything. Right? When you're connected to everything, like you're connected to one, then you have a certain experience of what is called oneness. And when you have that sense of oneness, you feel like, or you sense, I use the word feel, not out of emotion, but you sense that since you're connected to everything and everyone, when you come back from that meditation, you feel a connection to all. So when you see someone who's suffering, who's hungry, who's going through difficult times, you almost feel like, I can just sit and do nothing. I have to do something about it. That manifests as service. Service is basically love in action. So stillness is the flower. Your crown chakra is like a flower, right? It's the lotus flower that opens up, allowing you to experience your true self. So that stillness is what? It's a flower blooming. And when that crown chakra blooms and you experience oneness with all, it manifests as action. So action is the fruit. That action or that fruit is what you and I call service. That's it. It's that simple. The problem is a lot of people get stuck on the first part. They get experience calmness, stillness. They don't go deep enough. Since they don't go deep enough in that stillness, okay, things are quiet. Stillness. Okay, done, finished. So when they don't get to that deeper part of stillness, the crown chakra does not sufficiently get activated, or the crown flower does not bloom enough, you don't get to get a taste of that sense of oneness with all, at least for quite a while. Then after meditation, all you got out of it is, yeah, things are quieter, I feel better, finished. But as you keep doing it over and over and over again, at some point, when you reach that level of stillness and oneness, then you cannot help but you have service to others. That's it. It's that simple. Stillness is the flower. Action or service is the fruit. Now, for some of you go, that's great, that's wonderful, but I cannot get past the noise. Right? The noise. So when a person is very quiet, within a few seconds, thoughts and emotions flood their consciousness. Right? That's why one of the reasons why people always say, yeah, I usually cannot meditate, but somehow during UPW or one of the meditations, I was able to experience stillness. Really, really quiet. And when I tell them, yeah, by the way, that silence was 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute, they go, really? I didn't even notice the time. The key is the technique. So when we do meditation Twin Hearts like we did in UPW, I mean, literally, of course, that was virtual, the one we just did, but even in in-person events, we would have 10, 15,000 people go, yeah, all that. And then when it comes to meditation, after 5 minutes into the meditation, 7 minutes or so, we get to that silence after the chanting. You can hear a pin drop in the entire stadium. How is that possible? And most people, when I say, come back to your body, they look disappointed. They go, oh. And I tell, by the way, you were silent for 2 minutes. They go, 2 minutes? The secret is the technique. Now, in Meditation Twin Hearts, or the Great Invocation, different meditations we do, a big part of the meditation is allowing ourselves to be the channel or the pipeline for these blessings to flow through. As we use the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, right? Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Now, if you're in church, especially Catholic Church, when you sing it, you say, Lord, make me a channel of your peace. So instrument, channel, basically the energy flows through you. As we allow ourselves to be an instrument to bless the earth, look at it this way. If I take a simple, small wire, a cable, a very small lead, let's say for a microphone, for earphones, it's great. Now, if you use that little lead or wire, plug it into your wall outlet to power up your big screen TV, that thing's going to burn. Because too much current can't get through that itty-bitty pipe. Yes? So in electronics, you call the power source, you call the other one the load. Load as in how much juice it sucks through the cord or the cable or the lead. Now, when you do all these meditations, we always what? Allow ourselves to be the channel to bless the earth. Do you realize how many beings are on the earth? Just people alone, you have how many billion? Like 6 billion, if I'm not mistaken? And that's counting physical beings. How about the invisible energy beings? Who knows? When you say, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Have you ever known anybody who has a lot of anger and hatred in their heart? You could easily name 10, right? Or you just look at social media. With one click, you see thousands of them. You're saying, make me an instrument to make these people better. Okay. So you talk about massive amounts of energy has to flow, magic word, through you to bless these people. Just these negative people. Well, how about, again, the trillions and trillions of beings? So it's like connecting you're plugging your cable to the wall and trying to power up 10,000 or a million TVs. If one TV could burn that cord, you can imagine what 10,000 TVs would that cord, right? That's what you're doing when you do meditation Twin Hearts. But there's a critical difference. That spiritual cord that comes down your crown, the spiritual energy coming down, your spiritual pipeline, unlike a physical cable or a cord, does not burn. The more energy that's being pulled through it, it just simply keeps expanding, almost indefinitely. So the bigger the energy being sucked through you, just to be more direct, the wider it gets. And in the process of that energy flowing through our system, it cleanses our garbage and rubbish out. So the cloud of thoughts and emotions that we have, that we cannot think clearly because, oh man, all these thoughts, blah, 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 whatever. As we put our complete focus on blessing the earth, showing mercy and being an instrument of mercy and compassion to all beings, that energy flowing through you literally washes your crap out of your system. So in that little shortcut of a few minutes, you're able to go from chaos to rhythm to silence. Now, once you're at the silence, we chant Om, or at UPW, we have the pleasure of having Sage Robbins chant Om Mani Padme Hum, tapping into a universal source of spiritual mercy and compassion energy. Whoosh, it just pulls you up. That's why in a few minutes, most people go, wow, I don't want to come back. That's that. It's that simple. It is that simple. And after that, what happens? You do it over and over and over again. At some point, you go, I should treat other people better. When somebody's nasty to me, instead of being angry, you go, wow, that poor soul, huh? He's suffering or she's suffering. What can I do to help them? Instead of, oh yeah, let me get even. Because you change your energy, you change yourself. That's it. Very simple. Again, if you've been with me for many years doing this Anchor to Light, I apologize if this is boring, same old teaching. but we usually have thousands of people that join us after UPW. I think this past UPW they had 60,000. So I don't know how many of you are joining us because we just allow anybody to come in. But that is the premise of why we do this. Most people that have busy lives don't have time to practice some form of silence and stillness. So they miss out on the experience that oneness with who they really are, oneness with God, oneness with the universe. Which leads to service to others. All right. I hope that helped. Especially the ones who are new, give me some feedback. Let me know if you liked it or not, or it was too confusing. Anyway, that is the theme of what we do. That's why we use different meditations, but all of them have a similar effect, which is purifying the aura and the chakras, disintegrating these thoughts, emotions, limiting beliefs, whatever they are, and then infusing ourselves with a lot of divine energy. Why? So that we don't glow. It's not so that we can glow in the dark or show how spiritual we are, but it increases our capacity to be of service to others. To others. Okay? Now, we're going to meditate. Now, before we do this, a lot of you are going to space out afterwards. So let me make the short announcement quickly. So the 3 most powerful full moons of the year, one just went by. The recording is still online. Go to mastercode.org. Next month, the most powerful full moon of the year, and the month after is also super powerful. So this month is to purify some more, prepare our system, so our channels are bigger, the energy is cleaner. Next month, when the massive amounts of energy pour in, we can absorb that energy. The following month, that full moon, more energy flows in, and we use it to distribute, bless the people we love, allow ourselves to be even greater channels to be of service to all. So these are the 3 powerful full moons. Anyway, you'll be hearing about this. Now, for some of you who really want to get the most out of it, we've been doing this for 4 years now. It's a 7 days of purification. Okay, I don't have this in Instagram, but in other platforms, there's a QR code. You just go to mastercode.org. So it's 7 days of purification. Essentially, that's 7 straight days before the most powerful full moon of the year next month. So at least 1 to 2 hours every single day, 7 days before, we have a lecture on the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is basically a game plan for the soul. The Lord Buddha taught it. How to live your life, right viewpoint, right thoughts, right words, right actions, right livelihood, right spiritual effort, right concentration, right oneness and awareness, and so on and so on. Essentially, we go through it with the core teaching, the application, and the meditation to go with it. And for the ones who want to join us too, to further scrape out all the old garbage, there's a healing session in the morning and the healing session at night. The reason we do 2 of them is because we have people joining from all over the world, different time zones. So some of them catch the morning one, some catch the evening one, at least based on their time zone. The lecture is the same, and that's playing continuously. You can catch it morning, evening, afternoon, and you can rewatch it as many times as you like. So that is the 7 days of purification. We've been doing it about 4 years already. And you're welcome to join us. Anyway, the information is there. Okay, let's meditate. You ready? Put your hand like this. Be aware of your crown. Repeat after me. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions or the thoughts. I'm the soul. I'm the mover, feeler, and thinker. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence to completely regulate and control my mind and my thoughts. I am a spiritual being of divine love to completely regulate my feelings and emotions. I am a spiritual being of divine power and will to completely regulate and control the actions and movements of this physical form. I am that, the soul, that I am. Be still. Affirm your true nature. I am the soul. I am the soul. A spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that. That I am. Just be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're still growing and evolving, just like children were growing and learning from everyday experiences. I am one with God, that is my true nature and source. I am one with God, I'm one with all. We are one. Be still. Just allow your awareness to hover or even float above your head. There's only oneness. Now open your hands in blessing. Imagine the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. We'll do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui. So be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. As St. Francis says, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace, a channel of your peace. Wherever there's hatred, let me sow unconditional love. Whether it's within me, outside of me, let me sow unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. To whoever I've hurt, in however I've hurt you, whenever I've hurt you, I'm truly sorry. I've learned from my mistakes. I humbly ask for your forgiveness. I send you love, joy, and peace. Thank you for forgiving me. And I also forgive myself. To all who have hurt me, we are all children of God. We are all growing and evolving, and this evolution involves time, process, and a lot of stupid mistakes. I've had my share of mistakes, and I tried learning from them, learned a lot. So can you. To all who have hurt me, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace, I release you. And may you all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. May you also learn from your mistakes and spiritually grow. So be it. Namaste. I release you. Move your hand like this. Say, cut, I release you. So you do get it. Cut, I release you. Send them love, joy, and peace. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. To all who are suffering in any way, may you be blessed with hope and faith and a better life. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the absence of spiritual light in a person's life. The lack of knowing that they're a being of light. So when we say, may all who are in darkness be blessed with light, may all be blessed with spiritual awakening. So be it. And where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Just be aware of your heart, your hands. Just flood the earth with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and with joy. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And just stay there. Just be still. Be aware of your crown. Just silently say, I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. Our hearts are one. Our souls are one. So be aware of your crown in your hands. Fill the earth with intense golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and with kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Fill your home with golden light. Bless your relatives and friends with golden light. Bless your workplace with golden light. Your city, state, country, all the countries in the world, may all be blessed with this beautiful golden light. May all be blessed with great joy, with happiness, understanding, harmony, and divine peace. So be it. So be it. Now, be aware of your heart, your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine even brighter golden light pouring out of our hands, filling up the entire earth. Our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There is only oneness. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner and outer healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering in any form. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. Blessings be to all. Just be still and let the blessings just keep pouring through us. If you know anyone going through difficult times in their life, bless them with this brilliant light. Bless countries where people are suffering. There's so many of them. May all of them be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine healing. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Now just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Be still. Just be aware of your heart, your crown in your hands, and continue to allow the golden light to pour through us. Again, if you know some friends or loved ones going through difficult times, visualize their lives getting better and better. Fill them with beautiful golden light. So be it. Now lower your hands, keep your eyes closed, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Now imagine a beautiful golden flame just floating above your head. Just look at that golden light. Be aware of the love within your heart. Gently send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. Be still. Just put your gentle awareness on that beautiful golden light. Send another stream of love from your heart up to the crown and to that brilliant light. Be still. Om. Meditate on the nothingness in between each Om. Allow yourself to drift into that space in between each Om. Om. You're drifting deeper and deeper into that nothingness. Be still. Om. Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness. The inner peace. And just simply let go. Let things be. Now, any sound, any noise you hear, just allow you to gently drift deeper and deeper into that pure nothingness. Let go. Now. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly, come back to your body. Gently, very gently, move your fingers, move your toes. Those are the furthest away from your crown. So as you move them, it helps you come back a little quicker. Okay, now raise your hands in blessing. We release excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. So picture the earth in front of you like you did before, and also picture the people you love. Fill them all with golden light. May all be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Now, be aware of your feet, the base of your spine. You're going to get grounded. Put your golden light down straight into the earth. Repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. As the ones who've been with me before, you know we added some special sauce. So although the stillness, I believe, was like 2 minutes, I hope that you're able to get a lot of it, to get a realization, not just an understanding, but realization of what that stillness can get for you. That's why, remember, stillness is the flower. Okay, you got part of it there. And then after this, go out and help people. Now, the beautiful thing about the meditation Twin Hearts is service is already built in. So there's two forms of service. There's energetic service and there's physical material service. So energetically, you bless the earth, you bless people you love. Service physically is helping people in need, giving money to charity, feeding hungry people, volunteering in homeless shelters, and so on and so on. Okay? Anyway, I hope you got something out of it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you will subscribe. You will join us for all the events and practices that we do. Again, the 3 full moons coming up. Well, it's still online, the first one. Second, third coming up. And we have the 7 days of purification. Just go to masterco.org. All the info is there. Namaste, everyone. We'll see you for part 2 tonight. Anchor the light. God bless. Take care. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.